Hello everyone, today is day 67 of solving a LeetCode problem every day, and today I'm going to solve is object empty, which is a JavaScript question. So given an object or an array, return if it's empty. An empty object contains no key value pairs and an empty array contains no elements. You may assume the object or array is the output of JSON.parse. So in this case, the output is false because there are keys and values inside the object. And here it's true, so the object is empty. And here is false because there are 3 elements within the array. So the way I'm going to be doing this is by using JSON.stringify. We can turn an array or an object into a string and then check the length of that to determine whether it's empty or not. So just to start out, I'm going to create an empty array and an empty object. So, const empty object. And now what we're going to do is we're going to stringify both of them. So JSON.stringify empty array. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these let variables instead so I can reassign them. So we're going to say empty array is equal to that. And then we're going to do the same thing except with empty object. So let's log both of these into the console and let's see what the output is. So if I console.log empty array and next empty object, let me run this now. Cool. So what we see here is when we turn an empty object or empty array into a string, we end up with just either the brackets or the curly braces. Because for example, if I put in like x, this is equal to 1, and then maybe we'll put like null and 12 in here, and I run this again, we can see that when we stringify this, it includes the values and the key value pairs. So what we basically know now is if the object or array is empty, it's going to be of length 2 because it's going to just include the braces. So we can use this fact to determine whether our object is empty or not. So what we're going to say is object string. So const object string is equal to json.stringify object. Then we're going to say if object string dot length is less than or equal to 2, then that means that this is going to be empty, so we can return true. Otherwise, we can just return false. So if I run this, submit it, it's accepted. So the time complexity of the solution is going to be O of n. And the reason why is to stringify the string, or the object, sorry, it's going to take a linear amount of time. So as the object or array grows in size, so does the time it takes to stringify it. As for space complexity, it's going to be the same thing. And the reason why is that the size of this string variable here, object string, is based on how large the object is. So as the object grows bigger, the size of this is also going to grow bigger in the same proportion. So yeah, that's my solution for the day.